Well, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another Clean and Decorate with me for Christmas 2025. Today we have so much to do. I have a ton of laundry, starting with this couch. It is a mess, and before we have a Christmas party, I want to get both of our couches deeply cleaned and also get all the floors reset. We have a Christmas tree to decorate, and this whole room, I'm going to be doing it in a very traditional Christmas way, so I hope you guys like this. If you're new here, my name is Nicholsen. I love to share all things homemaking. I'd love it if you would subscribe. And if you're returning, it is so great to see you. Okay, guys, let's jump into this beautiful day. It feels so good to be back into my routines. It is December 1st, guys. Happy December. I trust that everybody who had a Thanksgiving break enjoyed it, got some time with their families. And I kind of want to suggest that rolling into December, let's keep that energy. Let's just relax, take it one day at a time. Today I decided to throw on some cozy sweatpants and do a little decorating. I actually had no idea how I was going to decorate this room, but it comes out absolutely beautiful. And as I look back on all the years of the different decor I've done in these spaces, I just feel like each year it gets a little bit better, and I'm really excited to take you guys along with me. But before we get decorating, I wanted to pull this couch apart, remove all the covers, and get them washed. I've been loving using my laundry sauce because it makes the couch smell so incredible, and with our Christmas party coming up, I want to make sure our guests are welcome with some beautiful places to sit that smell delicious, which brings me to today's video sponsor, which is laundry sauce. I am so excited to share today's sponsor, which is Laundry Sauce. So a couple weeks back, they sent me their signature package, and I went with the scent Australian Sandalwood, and oh my god, I cannot wait to share this. So you guys know, if you've been on my channel, I absolutely love fragrance. We have a rather large collection of perfumes and colognes in our bathroom, and I also have like my diffusers around the house. So obviously I was extremely excited to check this out. So if you're not familiar, Laundry Sauce laundry detergent pods are high-end fragrance crafted by top perfumers. Inside the bundle, I got one box of pods, I got one box of dryer sheets, I got one cylinder of their scent booster, and a fabric softener as well. I went with the scent Australian Sandalwood, which had essence of bergamot, patchouli, sandalwood, and some cedar. It has the most intense, rich, delicious smell. I also went on their website and picked up a limited edition Himalayan cashmere, which has a very soft, cozy smell. It's got soft pear and white mimosa, sandalwood. It's just like a Himalayan musk. Some of the things that I really value about Laundry Sauce is their high-end fragrance, which again is created by the world's top perfumers using natural and responsibly sourced ingredients, as well as powerful performance in their formula enriched with bioenzymes to fight tough stains and condition your fabrics so they feel so soft. I have been using this for things like my sheets, our towels, my kids' clothes. It makes it smell so good, especially if your kids are in sports. Oh my goodness, does this make such a difference. I also have been using it for all my winter cozy sweaters, and it just smells incredible. These pods are so easy to use, and I love that the packaging is also made from recycled materials. And overall, I was blown away by not only the beautiful fresh scents that they have, but also the ability to clean everything. All of my laundry came out so soft. I couldn't wait to get into bed this evening and just cozy up. My bed smelled so good. I just highly recommend, if you are somebody who enjoys a very clean, well-smelling laundry experience, I highly recommend checking out Laundry Sauce. This was so much fun to try out, and I would say, if I was going to start with anything, the Himalayan cashmere was by far my favorite. Check out their signature package, and thank you to Laundry Sauce for partnering with me. If you want to elevate your laundry experience, you can scan the QR code here on the screen, or head to the link down in the description box and use code Nicholson15 to save 15% off your Laundry Sauce products and enjoy a luxurious laundry day with me. Once I got all of the couch covers off, I put them into the washer and got them washed. I have to tell you a funny story about my laundry sauce. So I recently, this month, I ordered a new scent. So I got the Egyptian Rose. Each month you can change up the scents you have. So the first one I started with was the Australian Sandalwood, and then I moved on to the Himalayan Cashmere, which is limited release, and sometimes it's in stock, sometimes it's not. They also have an Oregon mint that I really want to try. But anyway, So I had the Egyptian rose. I was doing my laundry. I would say like the Australian sandalwood is more for like, it's got very masculine notes to it, where the Egyptian rose is very feminine. So I was doing my laundry. You know, if you have like laundry, the exhaust thing that comes out or whatever it's called, like it makes the where our laundry is positioned is like when people walk by the house, you can actually smell what the laundry smells like. And my neighbor knocked on the door and asked me what the smell was because it smelled so good. I thought that was super funny. And it does. It makes our whole garage smell so good. But if you're looking for like a more feminine scent, I would go with the Egyptian rose. It just smells really, really good. Anyway, I digress. So I want to get these wreaths kind of redone. These are from last year. Each year, I always use the same wreaths. These are the wreaths that I had when I was at the Victorian. I bought them in 2017, and all I do to repurpose them is just add different like decor elements, whether it's some ornaments or this beautiful ribbon here. Because I change my style up each year, I always want to keep it really simple. So if you're looking for a good hack when those big sales come, sometimes I got all of these after Christmas at Michael's and got them for I think like $12 a piece. So I would say do that, then, you know, add your own decor elements to them. So I had a vision of starting with adding these over the curtains in the corners. And then I said in a previous video, I thought it'd be cute to take the bells that were hanging in the kitchen last year and add them around the windows. So we're going to give this a whirl to see how it turns out. I just had so much fun. I laid everything out. And then I was like looking at the tree and I'm like, where should I put this? I wasn't sure. And then I was just in the holiday spirit and it all came together kind of organically. So we're going to do that today in our cozy sweatpants. Tell me what you think about the wreaths in these corners. I didn't know if I should do them a little bit higher. I kind of went back and forth, but I definitely think I want to change the ties. I think they would look much more beautiful if there wasn't a tie on them. I think just straight down could be really, really pretty and really stately. So they weren't pulled back. It would also keep the room feeling much warmer, especially with these colder nights. It was freezing cold last night. Or we could use the same ribbon and just tie these back, but and put like a nice bow. Tell me what you guys think down below. I wanted to remind everybody, if you want to join me for the 30-day challenge for December, it's kind of a nice way to reset your mind, body, and spirit prior to the new year. I will have it linked down below in each of my videos. I have been loving doing this over the years, and I always enjoy with you guys. A lot of you comment over on my Instagram and my DMs just about your process. And so if you want to join me, it's totally free. You can download it. I also have my holiday planner, which you can print and just use to help as you are planning all of the decor for your home, all of the gift giving traditions, things you want to bake, things you want to share. It's a great place to keep all of that in one little aesthetic spot, I would say. The other thing I like to do is keep it in my notes section on my phone, just in case I'm out and about, see something on sale. I like to keep all of my gift ideas there. I will be sharing a video coming up very soon about 20 gifts you can give that don't cost anything, that are really special, meaningful to the people you love. So if you're looking for some really, really great ideas, please subscribe and don't miss that video. I also have another video we're going to do about some fun traditions that you have all shared with me over the years. I'm going to compile them into one video just to give you some fun ideas. Today is December 1st. The kids started their countdown. The elves showed up this morning and we started with our Advent calendar, which are 3 things we love to do for the first day of December. And then we will also be putting our nativity up tonight. We always do that on December 1st as well. So I'm very, very much looking forward to just slowing things down this year. I feel like for whatever reason, there's been lots of pressure this year, and I just decided to not participate in any of it and just slow down, enjoy my family, enjoy decorating slowly, not feeling the pressure of just the fastness of life these days. So if you want to join me, subscribe, because that's all we will be doing for the next 31 days here on my channel. once I got the wreaths and this garland added, I couldn't decide if it looked cluttered or if it needed lights. I don't know, but it ended up coming together nicely, and we sat in here. You'll see later in this video I had at least 7 loads of laundry to do from our beach trip, so we're gonna sit in here and watch some TV. I just had random things on at this time, but I will tell you, when I put the bells on, it really started to come together. And then I got this really good idea for the porch, which I've been kind of putting off, to be honest, because I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to do there. And Halloween was so overwhelming for me that I wanted to do a little bit less. And then I came up with this really good idea. So you're going to have to subscribe because I finished it yesterday and I will be getting that video up tomorrow. I cannot wait for you to see how the porch turns out. Now that I have this area done, I'd love to know what you think about the little bells. I used 2 different types of ribbon. I did a solid velvet red that's quite bright, and then a more subdued plaid. And then for these bells, I had 4 of them, and each one, 5, each one is an antique brass. I picked up at, I want to say Hobby Lobby, I can't remember if it was there or Michael's. It would have been one of the 2. And then I have some very shiny ones that I got from Target a couple years back that we're going to do on the other side. But this is where I started to think, how am I going to configure this room? So I decided to drag this tree, which is one of my favorite Balsam Hill trees. I will have all of my Balsam Hill Christmas decor linked down below with a code in case you guys are looking to invest in some more Christmas decorations. But I should have just waited for my husband to get back from the gym. But okay, I was just in I want to get it done kind of mood, and I didn't want to slow down the creative process. So I dragged this over there. One of the things I love about this couch is it is modular, same as the one in our front room. So I can configure it any which way I wanted. And I decided to actually remove the arm and really open up this space. And I think it turns out really lovely. So I brought in the bin that I had used the year previous. If you guys remember, in the corner, I did kind of a more French country vibe with some darker, more subdued colors. And I wanted to do more red this year. And as I was going through that, I decided to go with this new ribbon I picked up from Hobby Lobby this year and just cascade that down using double and triple loops. And then I'm going to tuck in some really beautiful new ornaments that I cannot wait to share with you because they are all handmade by Balsam Hill, and I already have one of their antique brushed metal aluminum ones that I love, and I wanted to add some more ethereal glass ones. So I'm going to show those in a minute. They also just came out with this beautiful rhinestone collection. So I ended up getting a couple ice drops, little icicles of those that I wish I had purchased more because they're on sale. So hopefully we'll get another good sale coming up soon and I can snag a couple more because they're just absolutely beautiful. I'd love to know in the comments if you guys have been enjoying that Ralph Lauren style decorating that's like kind of this year's theme. I feel like last year was a lot about bows, and this year, for me at least, it's a lot about bells. I put bells on the chairs. Now we have bells in the windows, and wait till you see what we did on the front porch. It is bells all over the place. But I was thinking about all the plaid that I was adding into this room and thinking that aesthetic, it's kind of matching that kind of deeper reds, greens, plaids, that Ralph Lauren aesthetic that's kind of taking the internet by storm, which I understand is just traditional Christmas. I mean, kind of just depends on what your tradition of Christmas is. But for a lot of people, that kind of plaid, it is Christmas-y. So I was wondering if you guys are enjoying that aesthetic, if you're sticking with that this year. Do you change up your aesthetics each year? For me, it's always the same decor. It's just what I spotlight. Like last year, you guys know I made a ton of bows. And so this year, I'm kind of not using those bows as much, but wanting to go more into the traditional Christmas. So golds, greens, reds, and some poinsettias, some plaids, just some really beautiful pieces, which is kind of fun because I've been collecting Christmas decorations for a long time. I can kind of pick and choose throughout my bins what I'm looking to use. But I'd love to know if you guys like that and if that is something that you are going to be incorporating in your decor, or like, what is your hero theme this year? I would say for sure, now that I'm almost done decorating for the year, it is definitely bells. I didn't have that as an intention, but it's definitely bells, and I would say an overwhelming theme of red, green, and plaid throughout the house. So these are the new Balsam Hill ornaments I said I picked up. These are a 35 pack. They are stunning, handmade, beautiful. And I feel like now that my kids are older, I can start buying some of these really beautiful ornaments that otherwise I wouldn't have been able to when they were little. Back when the kids were really little, we would only decorate the top part of the tree because we we didn't want them, playing with ornaments. It can be really dangerous for kids. So anyway, we're past that now, and now I can just decorate at my heart's desire. Now that I have all the ornaments on here, I wanted to put the tree topper. Again, another thing I probably should have waited for my husband to do, but you know me. I'm not going to slow down. So thank God I didn't fall over. Santa didn't fall over. The tree didn't fall over. We were able to secure Santa on top of the tree without any fail, which was great. And a feat of its own. But once I got all that done, I wanted to add the very last touch, which were these beautiful rhinestone icicles. I think these are the most beautiful. My daughter came over, so cute, and took the actual hanging, like the thread, and looped it around her ears and was wearing them at dinner last night. I just thought it was so cute. God, I just absolutely love being a mother. Anywho, so the last thing I wanted to do was remove kind of I love this ethereal, beautiful gold, whimsical glam look, but let's be honest, it's definitely not me. I like things to be a little bit more overdone. I do have an incredible vignette I'm going to be doing with those. Those are Z Gallery trees. I'll have them linked down below. But for this area, I figured a really quick flip for that would be tucking in some red poinsettias. I got these at Michael's for 90% off last year after Christmas. So if you want to wait, definitely wait until next year after the season to snag those. When I pulled them out of the box, I had forgotten all about them, and it was like Christmas for me in my decor, but I was able to pull them out and I was so happy that I had grabbed those. I also got a couple other cute things in the stem section at Michael's. So if you are like me and you want to just wait a year, it will be Christmas for you every year, starting whenever you start decorating. So we're going to tuck those in, and then I have these trees. We've had these for a very long time. I got these from Hobby Lobby years ago. I wrapped them in some plaid ribbon years ago. If you guys remember the Victorian, that's where those were. So I thought, oh, these fit perfectly in my decor. We'll just pop them up here. But I definitely need something over Santa. I was thinking about getting one of those picture lights to go over this area. Tell me what you guys think. What should I put on here? I just feel like it needs more. Maybe some lights. But tell me in the comments down below what you guys think. I recently saw a picture of all of the art on somebody's wall. They had this beautiful red ribbon, made it all look like presents. I definitely didn't want to do that much, so I decided to just continue with that theme of that beautiful Ralph Lauren aesthetic with the plaid ribbon that we have, and just add a 3 loop bow, so it just gives it that really nice open present look rather, and we will put that on the wall. I would love to know, do you think I should do more? I thought just one was enough, but I'd love to know if you think I should do a couple other ones, or this just looks perfect and beautiful the way it is, or what should I do with this area? I feel like it needs something and I don't know what. I was looking over at the mantle and I felt like it needed something a little extra, and I found all these picks. So typically those picks I used to put in our tablescapes underneath the napkins, but I thought they would look really beautiful over here. So now that I'm done with the living room, I want to move over to our little breakfast nook and just do the same thing. So we're going to take these wreaths. Now, because this area doesn't have as much going on in it, I decided to use a wreath that had poinsettias to kind of bring the poinsettias from the other room into this space, because I don't know. Again, last year we had a tree here in the corner where the lamp is. I don't know if I'm going to put a tree there this year. I'm kind of going back and forth. We'll see. I did get a new cathedral tree from Balsam Hill, because remember the 2 that I had both in my bedroom the stands broke, like the metal of the stand broke. So I gave those away. And then tomorrow you'll see on the front porch, I have my ones from Michael's that I've had forever. So we'll see. The cathedral trees I got are very slim and they're 9 feet tall, so it would fit perfect over here, but I haven't quite decided what to do. The other thing I really was thinking about doing is using those birch trees and putting them up in the TV media room upstairs and creating a cozy vibe up there. It is a huge project because there are so many toys and everyone uses that room now. We have our racing car simulator in there now. We've got it's just kind of a bit of a mess. So I'll be taking you guys up there. If I am in the headspace to do it, we will do it. But I think it'd be really fun while we watch Christmas movies as a family up there to have it all decorated with those beautiful white birch trees. But to tidy up this area, I am going to hang the wreaths in these corners, and then those shiny gold bells, which are a little bit different from the ones in the living room. I got those from Target years ago, and we'll see how this all comes together. Tell us in the comments down below, what do you guys like? What should I change? What do you see that I don't see? Or do you just love it like I do? This week, as we head into Monday, December 1st, which is today, I was thinking about all the restocking I need to do because, as you guys know, we just got back from a little getaway with the kids, and I need to restock the kitchen, and all I had today was some chicken breast that I picked up. So I was starting to think about dinner. As you can see, it's starting to get dark. It has been freezing in Napa. I understand freezing is subjective to each as their own, but for us here where I live, it has been very cold at night. And the other thing is, it is super sunny during the day. So yesterday when I filmed the front porch decorating video, I started out with my comfort sweatsuit, and then it got super hot, so I changed. And then by the time I was finishing the video, the sun had kind of set over the other part of the house. So then I got cold again. I put my sweatsuit back on. And then last night, I swear I must have had 3 sweaters on. I was freezing sitting by the fireplace, just like warming my body up from being outside. I wish I could have told you guys what the weather was like yesterday. I didn't look at it. But the lows are in the 40s. So for us, a 40-degree low is pretty low for us, and then highs are in the like 60, 61. So it's been rather chilly here. Tell us where you are. What is the weather like? Is it snowing yet? Is it raining? What's going on? How are you guys doing where you're living? Now that it's getting dark, I want to start getting the rest of this room done so we can head into the kitchen. I want to tidy. I still want to vacuum and mop all the floors, but I need to get all of these seat covers put back. They smell so good. I'm telling you, that laundry sauce will make your special laundry. Things like, I like to use it for gym clothes, cleaning furniture, or covers rather, and things like that. It just really does make a difference, especially for those special things in life. So I want to get that done. I had all these blankets sitting underneath the table here, but I want to hang them. So I brought the ladder back out. That way everyone can grab a little blanket, cozy up, watch some Christmas movies, and then obviously bring the lamp back over because I do a lot of reading and crafts in this room. So we definitely want to have some better lighting. Now that I have all the decorating done for today, it's time to tidy up the house, and I want to get ready for dinner. I'm making a very quick one pan dish tonight. It's kind of a take off Marry Me Chicken, but way faster and different. So I want to share that with you guys. But before we get into all that, I want to get the floors cleaned. I just feel like bringing in all those bins, it just makes it very, very messy throughout this space. And then I'll take you on a tour and show you how all the decorating turned out just for today. And then obviously I will do a 2025 Christmas decorating specific video for those of you who just enjoy those types versus these kind of day in the life, more authentic shares of, just what's going on around the house. So definitely subscribe if you're interested in that. And then I'll be doing a home tour as well with everything completely lit and done. And I really look forward to that video as we settle into the end of 2025 Christmas. Pepe. All right, let's get this fireplace on. I'm so excited to show you guys how this all turned out. Marie, we gonna do some more crafts tonight? Okay, I just got done mopping. I gotta start dinner, and then we have a bunch of laundry to fold, but I wanted to take you on a little tour and show you how everything turned out. What happened to our Christmas tree?
I know I plugged that in. Hold on. That's much better. I was wondering, I was like, what happened to what we did here? Okay, so here's what we got done today. Added some blankets over here and some wreaths and bells. I think I said this in a past video, like I was laying in bed thinking of how cute it would be to hang those. So we did that. And then this tree, we did a little bit more of a classic traditional, using some deeper greens and some poinsettias and this beautiful collection from Balsam Hill, which I'm very excited about. I used some of these snow-kissed berries, and oh, these are my favorite. These are a new collection. I love them. I really wanted the rhinestone garland, but they were sold out by the time I went to order. So we have all of that. Hey! And then I ended up separating the couch here. So I could put the tree in that corner, which we've never done, and it actually works really well. I might leave it like that now that I've done it this way. Works really, really well. And then over here we have same. I took the trees away and just tucked in some poinsettias here and some berries. Added some trees, and that's it. Nothing too over the top. And so here's that room, looking very festive. And then over here, we did the same. We have our wreaths here we did last week, and did the same with the garland and the bells. They turned out really cute. Real bells. So tomorrow we will finish this area, but got pretty far last night, so today we'll do a couple more. Finish this. All right, guys, let's get some laundry going.
Okay, so I got the laundry rotated, which you are going to see at the end of this video. Again, there were 7 loads that we had to get folded and just clean, put away into their baskets for the kids to put away on Sunday morning. But I got some cozy sweatpants on. Again, we're just going to stay cozy on this channel because I think back, my dad was here having dinner with us last night, and we were talking about how performative sometimes social media can be, especially here on YouTube, of wanting it to be aesthetic and clean and all of those things, which naturally I really do enjoy. But I kind of have gotten to the phase of this channel where I'm like, I don't want to have to put on a Christmas gown in order to decorate my house. So I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but we're going to be in sweatpants for the rest of December. I'm just here to tell you. I was looking for my Italian seasoning, and this is a great reminder of we still have some disorganized areas of this house that we need to clean out. Not to mention, I couldn't find it because everything is just thrown around. This is one of the joys of having a house of 6 people where everybody just kind of grabs what they need. It ends up in random places. And for me, a lot of my anxiety comes from a lack of systems. So we will be tackling those things this month because I want to start 2026 with a nice organized house with some clear systems. I want to train the kids a little bit better on where things belong, where things go. And I just noticed that we all do a lot better when we have systems within the house. So again, if you want to do the 30-day challenge, I talk a lot about that throughout that worksheet. It's a 1 per day. It takes up to 15 minutes. I mean, some of them are even quicker than that. So I highly recommend doing that. And if you want to chat with me about sharing your day-to-day, I will see you over on my Instagram. We can also chat over there as well. It's a lot easier. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to have a one-to-one conversation here. So this recipe is very easy. We're going to take some chicken, we are going to cook that up, remove it from the pan, and then use a little bit of chicken stock to remove those brown bits off the bottom, add some garlic. Then I added in some cream cheese. You could also use heavy whipping cream and a jar of sun-dried tomatoes. Once that's done, I add in mozzarella, some Italian seasonings, and the chicken back, and that's all she wrote. Very easy. If it gets too thick, go ahead and add some of the pasta water and it will loosen it up. You can also do some chicken stock. And then my husband made a delicious salad. I like to add just a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top, put the lid on for a couple of minutes, let that melt from the steam from the pasta, and it is one of the quickest, easiest recipes and so delicious. I'm gonna sit down, enjoy dinner with the family, then they have to clean up because I did the cooking, so I'm gonna do all of this laundry, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, which will be a porch decorating video for Christmas. I cannot wait. I'll see you in the next video real soon. Bye.